Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we arrived in Rower and we got our tasks handed to us, what we have to do. And we are right now exploring Rower City. Our main quest is in the Rower Institute of Technology. So that's the last place I'm gonna go, but there's only like 2 more people up here to talk to. This area, the city is divided into different levels, and this is the upper level where the engineers live, and we've almost explored it all. Whoa, look at it go! What is that thing? That's the kind of reaction we like to see. We call it an orbital remote-controlled car, and it's something we're developing here at this institute. There aren't any plans on actually make a customer version of this thing, though. Not yet, anyway. Wow, I had no idea the institute was doing research like that. Yahoo! It's going 20% faster now. Looks like making the body lighter paid off. Suck it. Suck it. 20% faster? Where do you see those 20%? Gregor. What, Crow? What are you doing here? And you are? You can't be serious. You couldn't have forgotten me. You were the one who gave me that blade deck. I frittered away pretty much the entirety of last year playing. And now that you're here, you're not getting away until you've played a game against me. Come on, let's go. Right. You were the guy I ran into when I came here with Toa, George, and Jellica forever ago. I seem to recall challenging you to a game for kicks and winning in seconds. Long time no see, man. You up for round 2? You do remember that we're here for a field study and not for a blade tournament, right? I'll never forget how humiliating it was to lose to you. But that's why it's not going to happen again. This time I'll be the one who beats you. Bring it on if you think you've got what it takes. He's really into this. What are you? Ride the elevator. It's an elevator. Okay, fair. Wheel. We are in the bottom floor. And, yeah, Devanch's Diner. Wait a second. Where's that jackass place?
Plain old stairs just wouldn't cut it for the famed industrial metropolis, huh?
Yeah, for better or worse, this is a town full of tech.
Yep. This is where I want to be. Kid. Locomo. Where are you, Toddy? Oh, I can't find you anywhere. Where are you? Repair shop jackass. Uh-huh. Hey, you look trustworthy. Well, if it isn't little Miss Rainford. Looks like the twins are growing up big and healthy. Excellent. Jeez. Why is every single person my grandfather knows like this? Really? He lives up to that name of his, but there's no questioning that he's a really capable engineer. Even if all he does these days is to run this junk shop. Hey, it's not a junk shop, it's a repair shop. Though I suppose it don't matter what you call it. As long as I can tinker with machines, I'm a happy man. Gwyn, Schmidt, and I used to hang out a lot when we were younger. Schmidt's the only one who's still working properly, though. He's basically getting paid for his hobbies at this point. Lucky dog. One of these. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that ain't happening. His shadow is that valuable, huh? Speed plus 15. I don't see anything new here. And Annihilates all with a beam of magical energy. Uh-huh. Alta-ear cannon. Blasts of light rain down from above. Arts and arts defense down. Hagna Vortex was there before, right? Purgatorial Flame I remember as well. Maelstrom. Ancient Glyph. I remember those. You don't have anything else, no? Well, I don't think we'll do particularly much in there. Another residence. My husband works over at the Zuxan Iron Mine. It's hard work, but the pay is good. We wouldn't be able to afford this house if it weren't for him. My husband works over at the Zuxan Iron Mine. You've got a vacuum. You guys have a vacuum cleaner. Who puts away their vacuum cleaner in the middle of the goddamn room? Crazy people. That's who. Crazy people. I've been seeing a lot of military policemen around here lately. Even though I see them pretty often, I've got no idea what they're doing here. I am curious, though. Thors. The iron ore made from the mine gets turned into steel, then makes its way here to the city. And that steel ends up being turned into all kinds of cool stuff. The people of Roar know all about working with iron and steel. We've been doing stuff with it since the Middle Ages. If you need something made with iron, get yourself to Roar. Everyone knows that. There is a freight line that runs between Zuxan Iron Mine and Roar. It extends only to transport the iron ore that has been mined there. You see, I drove that freight line until last year. When I'm sitting here, I can see those freight trains going by. It really takes me back. Woof woof. The energy produced by the orbital generators gets sent to the factories all across the city. While it sounds simple, managing the pipeline's no easy task. You've got to know your stuff to balance out how much energy goes to each place. I'd say this city's technicians are the only people in the world who could. Welcome to Veronia's, where we always want to save you money. Save me some money, please. Old Lady Baronia. There've always been a lot of day laborers around here in Roar. I started running this shop to sell to them and ended up doing far better business than I ever expected. I won't be resting on my laurels, though. My dream's to turn this business into a trading company as big as the Rainfort Group. Whoa. Now buy something and help me make it happen. Nothing but bargains to be had here. We're always trying to make life cheaper for the whole family. What do you got? Kitty strap. EP up and arts up. Nah. Hi. Do I have issue 8? I do think I have issue 8. I do not. Oh, come on. Yes. Give me the Imperial Chronicle. There you go. Special feature, Terror at the Trade Conference. The Imperial government has held a press conference on the terrorist attack that occurred during the West Zemuria Trade Conference in the Crossbell State last month. In it, it was announced that they have submitted a report detailing what occurred to the Imperial household. As we have obtained a copy of the document, we have the opportunity to shed new light on what transpired. Who were the terrorists? The report revealed that the attack was carried out by two separate groups of terrorists. One was a faction of an anti-immigration group which operates in the Calvert Republic, while the other was the Imperial Liberation Front. Oh, what a name. It appears that the two groups joined forces in an attempt to carry out the assassination of key government figures. The attack's resolution. The conference was suddenly interrupted by 2 airships equipped with machine guns. Soon afterwards, terrorists from both groups infiltrated the building, and began a dramatic shootout with security forces. The man responsible for turning this hopeless situation around was none other than Chancellor Osbourne. Not long after the attack began, an elite unit he had dispatched to the scene sprang into action, bringing the crisis to an end and ensuring the safety of the participants, including His Highness Prince Oliviert. Looking back, it seems clear that the safe resolution to this attack was entirely due to Chancellor Osbourne's exceptional crisis management skills. However, a specialist who saw the security protocols in place described them as lacking. Similar criticisms have been raised within the government itself. The aftermath. The revelation that last month's attack was caused in part by the same group responsible for the recent attack in Heimdall led the Imperial Army to further raise the alert level and continue to pursue the group's whereabouts with an increased sense of urgency. That the group's members are traitors to their country is beyond question. Anyone with information that may aid in their capture is encouraged to contact the authorities as soon as possible. Furthermore, rumors have begun to spread that one of Crossbell's heads of state proposed the establishment of Crossbell as an independent state, that these are thought to be baseless and can safely be ignored. Politics. Emergency Council meeting called. The Provincial Council has met in Ordiz, capital of the Lamare province. The aim is thought to have been a reaffirm of their solidarity in maintaining public order in the face of the recent terrorist attacks. According to an attendee, we will fulfill our duty as nobles, member of one of the 4 great houses. Travel. Emir, the hot springs paradise. For today's feature, I decided to board a local train, a local line, or more specifically a cable car. A journey just short of an hour on the Emir funicular railway took me to the small town of Emir, nestled in the stunning Isengard range. A quick jaunt is all it takes, so why not enjoy a drink while gazing at the spectacular scenery yourself? Culture. Carroll Imperial Villa. A simple trip into the suburbs of Heimdall can often result in unexpected discoveries. Carroll Imperial Villa, located to the northwest of the city, is just one of them. The villa is said to be the home of both Crown Prince Cedric and Princess Alphine. I asked a member of the security team at what time the limousine to take Princess Alphine to St. Estrella Girls' School leaves in the morning. Her Highness travels to school on a private train, was the reply. It seems the Imperial Villa security arrangements are as perfect as one would imagine. Also Cornelia is, I guess, completed. Toby. I saw the name Toby. I'm gonna just shuffle through all these because you do get an achievement for reading all the books in this game, apparently. And that's why I've been buying the Cornelia books. Just for apparently one achievement, because I don't know why. Don't ask me. Don't ask me questions that I don't know the answer to. But it doesn't matter anyway. I've read the series out before, and I mean the episode would be called Cornelia series or something like that. So yeah, during the 2nd chapter. My playthrough of the 2nd chapter, so I'm not going to do it again. I will assume that people watch these videos in the order I'm uploading them in. And thus, even if you watch Cold Steel now, I have previously played Trails in the Sky and often do, like, reference those 3 playthroughs, so yeah. I mean, yeah, I will just assume that you also know those. We're from Squad 11 of the Railway and Military Police, and we are currently patrolling the area. Don't mind us. Oh, are you the students from Thors Military Academy? We've been informed that you are here for a field study, but try to be careful what you poke your nose into. Trust me, you don't want to stumble into one of Roar's many military facilities containing confidential information. Nice SUV. Those bastards in the provincial army aren't even trying to hide that they want to make life difficult for us. We'll just have to make sure we're ready to deal with anything they throw at us, I guess. There's no reason for us to go into the station right now. We have a field study to focus on. Saxon Mountain Path is back there. I will talk to the people in here. There's so many new things here that it's making my head spin. Why is that staircase moving? How is it moving? There's so many new things. I knew the Rainford Group's hometown would be impressive, but this is something else. It's iron as far as the eye can see. Kerrigan. I received word that Lady Annabelle was seen here in Roar. It was quite some time ago, but I can't very well ignore a viable lead. I must start searching for her right away. Lady Annabelle is quite a nice fisher. This way leads to Roar Airport. I can't see that being an important part of our field study, though. This is the mountain path that leads to Sachsenheim Mine. Well, we don't have any requests that would take us there, so we should probably turn back for now. Boring. Welcome to the Roar branch of the RF store. Might I interest you in this old washing machine? It was only brought to market this month, so truly is on cutting edge of Rhineford technology. Washing machine. That's right, it's a machine that automatically washes your laundry for you. They make machines for that now? Incredible! This is the first time I've heard of anything like that. I'd heard that they were in development. I'd love to have one for our house. If any family's got one of these, it's yours. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without my washing machine. Liza, welcome to our store. Oh, Lady Eliza, what a pleasure. I was told that you might visit. If you need any help regarding your Arcus, by all means, let me know. Thanks. We probably won't even have to pay. Oh man, I'm sticking with her while we're here. Think you're famous enough to get this deal at every store? We're paying just like everyone else. I hear the Arcus development was supervised by Chairman Irina herself. It's an honor to be able to work with it before most others have had the chance to do so. If I can help you with anything, please do let me know. Yeah, stuff. Give me customize. Kuchichi Munji. Open Delta. Alright. Let go of half of my U materials. Nice. Still no HP 3. You have a shop. Ow. What do you have in your shop? Criminal and Pandora. I bought all the things I'm interested in, didn't I? So I could afford a Pandora right now. Mirage Elemental Master Quartz. Damage of offensive arts is raised, but more EP consumed, which isn't that bad for a character like... Oh, this is already level 3 is what this was. This is also level 3. Critical damage. I could buy one of these. Sure, why not? If I've got the money right now, I might as well spend it. Hello there, Chief. Well, who do we have here? Lady Liza and her classmates. Thank you for coming to speak with me. So that must mean that you're Chief Johan at your service. I'm part of the Rainford Group's 4th Development Division. The 4th Development Division? They're one of the group's major divisions specializing in orbital communications and battle orbits. I think they even supervise the development of the orbital staff. Oh, really? Then that means the reports that I write... Oh, so you're Elliot, are you? I appreciate you always sending us such detailed reports. You're definitely one of our most helpful testers. I'm happy to hear it. Still, orbital communications and battle orbits? Those two things sum Arcus up perfectly. Smart kid. Those Arcus orbits of yours are one of our most important R&D projects right now. Now that you know we're focused on the Arcus, do you think you could help us out with a little investigation? What do you say? Sure, that could be interesting. Oh, you would. Thanks a lot. What is it you'd like us to help with then? Well, as I wrote in the request I sent you, I'd like you to conduct an investigation on Arcus signal strength. I imagine you've all been making use of the wireless communications capabilities of your Arcus orbment, and I assume that you're aware of the fact that they use orbital waves to make that possible. Today I'd like you to search for places where those orbital waves are weak. Where the orbital waves are weak, huh? Well, the highways are the first places that come to mind. So we're looking outside the city? No, I want you to conduct your investigation inside the city. Wireless orbital waves are not always the most stable things in the world. You may generally get a stronger signal inside town, but the strength still varies depending on where you are. Now that you mention it, yeah, there are some places where it's tough to get a call to go through. But how are we going to find them? Oh, I probably should have started by giving you this. Orbital wave detector. An orbital wave detector. That's right, it does just what you'd think. Detects and provides information on the orbital waves wherever you use it. If you find an area where you think the signal will be reduced, try switching this on. Why don't you give it a try? Okay then. Rean switched on the orbital wave detector. Now measuring, analysis complete. Orbital wave intensity level 3. Some words came up. It said that the signal strength in this area is 3, isn't it? You read that right. The number that appears tells you how strong the orbital wave signal is in that area. It's on a scale of 1 to 3, with 3 being the highest. So in other words, the signal strength here in this store is excellent. Any call you would make would be crystal clear. What I want you to do, search for though, are areas where the orbital wave detector displays the result of 1. Sounds simple enough. Well, I understand what it is you're asking us to do, but what sort of thing would weaken an area signal? Well, there are 2 main causes. The first cause is the waves being physically obstructed, like by walls or ceilings, stuff like that. The second is interference from other kinds of orbital waves. What other kinds are there? Tons of devices other than the Arcus use orbital waves. Think radios and other communication devices. Some orbments give off orbital waves too, but really just a negligible amount. Sometimes when you get multiple kinds of waves in an area, they interfere with one another, meaning neither works properly. It's not my first time hearing about it either. Sounds like it could be a real problem. It certainly is. It's probably the biggest drawback to wireless communications technology. That said, orbital waves are pretty strong outdoors, so you generally don't have to worry about it unless you're inside. I see. Well, it'll narrow down our investigation if we stay indoors. In general, yes, you may find a few areas with weak signal strength outside, but they're much more common indoors. For the purpose of our research, we'll need you to find at least 3 different problem areas. If you can find more than that, we'd be thrilled, but that's up to you and how much time you have. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Any further questions? No, I think that's everything we need. I think that's everything we need to get started. Thank you for breaking everything down for us. We get started right away, Chief. Thanks, kids. Can you hear me now? The orbital wave detector can be used by selecting it in the camp menu's item lists. When you find an area that seems like it may have weak signal strength, try using it straight from there. Camp?
Right.
Camp items?
I'll handle it.
Here we go!
Camp items?
Right.
What the heck are camp
turn.
items?
Go!
I mean, I don't get it. I mean, it's right here. Yeah, I see that. I don't have the option to do it in there. I don't need that. I have no clue what he just said. That's that. Where do I... System. Options. Controls. No, I don't have to... I have no idea what he just talked about. I'll have to go into the inventory every time, is what I took from that. Alright. First I'll try this in here, because it seems like it would be a bad spot for signal. Level 3. Never mind. Let's go into the building of the Rainford Company. actually on the staircase. That could be an idea. It doesn't look like I can measure the strength of the orbital waves while we're moving. Looks like the way. It's probably not worth our time to try and use it here.
These things sure are convenient.
I know, right? I could see them building some in Heimdall eventually.
Why? I mean, I run like across them every time. You gave me a you gave me a vocal recording there, even for.
Well, why are you going the wrong way? Just because you can? It's kind of fun.
It's so nice. These are so nice. Okay, cathedral. Level 1, nice. It's displaying a signal strength of 1. Huh, maybe the cathedral's so sturdy orbital waves can't get through. Possibly, there's no antenna here either. 1 down. I'll have to do this in every building because it'll probably give me a bonus reward for finding more than 3 places with low intensity. And here I would expect like level 3 because why would they not have an antenna in here? This area has a signal strength of level 3, not too shabby. Hotel. Level 2. That's a little low, but we are indoors. True, it's not great, but it's not worth reporting either. And out here there should be level 3. Yeah. Couldn't be any better. This shop's gonna have level 2 as well, I assume. Just because it's nothing special. Oh, never mind. Seems fine to me. Let's go into the Rohr Institute. So this is the Rohr Institute of Technology. We had a request from someone here. It's a famous university and research institute. Lots of the country's brightest technicians studied here. And a lot of them get scooped up by the Rainford Company after graduation. And they've offered George some pretty sweet deals to encourage him to apply after he graduates. Jellica's orbital bike was originally being researched here too. I think George has mentioned that before. Sounds like they've got all kinds of cool stuff in development. What are we waiting for? Let's go in, right? Oh, level 1 in here. That's a surprise. Yikes, the signal's pretty bad here. Perhaps it's because the researchers use orbital waves in their experiments. It's hard to say for sure. Near the elevator? I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Nah. I should have gone into the bar. That place is underground. Yeah, jackass shop. Level 1. It looks like this area only has a signal strength of 1. I wonder if that's due to all the different orbits here. They must all be giving off their own waves. Probably. So technically we have fulfilled our duties for this quest. This is not going to have level 1. The bar might have level 1, and I'll try the shops as well, but I'm actually pretty fine with how this went. Engineer Frick. Hey, did you hear that there's gonna be a tax hike soon? The chairman's spoken out against it, so it's been on hold for a while, but you know that what Marquis Ragnar's like. He'll force it through before long anyway. Yeah, sigh, that was me sighing. So long as it ups my wages, I ain't bothered. The wife's not gonna be too thrilled though. God, so long as it ups my wages. What's back here? This is weird. Norsha Highway, not going there yet. Devance's Diner. Todd! Haha, Locomo's such an idiot. Can't believe he can't even find me when I'm in an obvious place like this. Yuna! I haven't seen you in ages! Eliza, you're back? I wish you'd told me you were coming. I would have met you at the airport. Oh, I knew you would, but I figured you'd probably be busy. Aw, don't worry about that. It would do Advance some good to make him fend for himself. He's always busy talking to customers, leaving all the actual work to me, so he can't do anything when I'm not around. I take it that means things haven't gotten any easier for you? You can say that. You say that like I'm the only one with a tough family life. Oh, this is an interesting friendship. I swear, all he ever does is stand around talking to the customers. There's nothing wrong with talking to people, but someone needs to handle the money and wash the plates. He can't do a thing without me around. Advance, huh? Level 2, not what I wanted. Making the Rainforest group bigger and more profitable is all well and good, but us guys on the ground work hard enough when it's the size it is. At least the pay's all right. That's about the only thing that keeps me going. There's only one person in this diner. Wow, you make some good business. Hey, if it isn't Lady Eliza, little Eliza, well, not so little anymore, huh? You've grown into a real bombshell, actually. Yeah, how sweet. But never mind me. Don't go causing Yuna too many headaches, alright? Headaches? Me? Not on my life. Funny, I feel one coming on already. Eliza coming back into town brings back some memories of old Gwyn. How long has it been since he left? 5 years? Oh yeah, a whole lot of that old geezer. I was hoping I'd finally be able to pay him back for all he's done for me, but then he moved right out of town. Stamina steak. That's the Spina Bay Road. Hey, you, this area's off limits. Move along. This building is a military factory. Military factory? Yep, I think it's part of the production line that makes the army's tanks, which would make it chock full of confidential military information, so civilians aren't allowed to go inside. The Imperial Army handles the security here personally, also. Sounds like a place we'll want to stay well away from. What? I did not expect to be able to go here. There's 2 people back there. Yeah. Oh, Bronia's General Goods. I haven't been in here. Although I wouldn't expect it to be bad in here either. Level 2. Okay, so the bar is a place where I expect bad signal. That's about it. After that, I don't know. After that, I frankly don't know. I'm not intending to go to Marquis Ragnar back there. You said maintenance? This is not gonna be anything special. Oh! Level 1. That's weird. You wouldn't figure a weak signal would be a problem outdoors. Yeah, I guess something must be obstructing the orbital waves anyway. I'm glad we found this area. It seems like it would have been easy to miss. Well, it's one of the special areas of this place. The bar is going to be the last place for that, and after that we have 5. I think after that it's done. Who calls a place F anyways? So this area is a 1, huh? Perhaps because it's the way it's built? The actual bar area is pretty far into the building. Very possibly. There's also a radio playing in here, which might interfere with things too. Alright, we found 5 different areas now. Not bad considering we were told we could stop at 3. Yeah, I can't imagine we'll find any more though. Maybe we should go back and report all of these. Nice. Been there, done that.
Wow, you can get a great view of the Reinford building from here.
And a really sore neck.
Fair. I didn't think of that. Dang it, that's the actual way to go. Alrighty. Finished your investigation, I take it? Yes, we did. We'd like to give you our report. They returned Chief Johan's orbital wave detector and gave the report on the investigation. I see, so all in all, you found 5 different areas with a signal strength of 1. Looks like they all have low signals for different reasons too. This data is going to be invaluable in furthering our research. You've done excellent work today, I really owe you. Not at all. All we did was walk around town, really. But we're glad to have been of service. By the way, I couldn't help wondering when we were on our little jaunt, if we are in an area with a signal strength of 1, does that flat out mean we won't be able to make a call on our Argus? Nah, you should still be fine. What's the problem then? Well, the problem is, this has to do with the rollout of the orbital net, doesn't it? Got it in 1. I should have guessed you'd figure it out. For the less technically inclined, what does that mean? Well, I can't pretend to be an expert on it myself, but what we've done today has taught you that orbital waves can be unstable by virtue of being wireless, right? Plus, the amount of data you can transfer wirelessly is less than you can transfer through a wired connection to begin with. As long as you're just transferring voice data through orbital waves, low signal strength isn't a huge problem. But if you're transferring more complex data like the text or picture files on the orbital computers at the Academy, the low signal strength would pose a problem, correct? So in other words, you're trying to increase the amount of information you can transfer wirelessly for that orbital net thing or whatever you call it. Exactly. The orbital net has only just started to gain traction here in Erebonia, but the Epstein Foundation in particular is making a lot of progress with their research in the field. There's even a project underway to connect Lemon State and Crossbell State with a wireless network, so we can't exactly sit on our hands here. And that's where this data you've gathered comes in. I'll be sure to put it to good use. We'd be honored if you did. Anyway, I think I've kept you long enough. Here's your reward for a job well done. Ancient Glyph. Well man, good luck with whatever you've got left. I really appreciate what you've done for me today. It was our pleasure. Keep up the good work. Can you hear me now? Complete it. You had Yggdrasil. How about you take a special ancient glyph with defense and strength up on it? Although I'm not going to be able to afford that, but I mean, yeah, sure. You can cast that like twice. So yeah, that's cool. What does Thors do again? I gave you Thors. Damage multiplied. Ah, of normal attacks. Nice. Okay. So the next side quest leads us to the Bryonia highway back there, and the Norsha highway is also an area that's available to me, so this is what I'm gonna check out next. For the moment, though, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye!